Oh, it was PowerRider here with the review of the Commoner Zyuohger, the Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger DX Zyuoh Buster. So this is the main side weapon of the Zyuohgers. Obviously, I don't have the box, I photoshopped it. So here are the contents of the weapon itself. Obviously, you got the main base of it itself, essentially a scanner that you would find in the store. So just like beep, beep, beep. And then obviously we got the two cube components that can make the weapon. So let's look at the scanner itself. It's obviously just in white plastic, a white base with silver paint and black paint and red buttons. Here are the speakers. This requires two AAA batteries, on-off switch here. The inside of here is blue plastic with more red plastic, obviously, to have it know what is in what. And essentially, obviously, when you press the eject buttons, it let go, has latches to let go of the cubes. So if we turn it on, and if we press the trigger, we essentially get an empty gun. And we get nothing holding it. But again, essentially this thing is just like a scanner. I wish I had beeping sounds so then you can like scan things. It's just a scan gun. So whoops. So here's the first cube. I don't know if these actually have individual names. They probably do, but here's the sword cube. As you can see here, you can mainly see eagle, shark, and lion with elephant in the background. Then you get an arrow telling you obviously to put it that way. You don't get anything in the back, but as you can see from here, you get a sword component, which we will show. Obviously, just press this button back like so. It will unlatch the sword pathetically, and there's your sword. Yeah. We will obviously go through that later. And then we got our gun component, which mainly comprises of elephant and tiger with eagle and shark in the background. And then we got another blue arrow. And then again, just like the sword, we get the gun, but this one's actually like makes a lot more sense. And interestingly, it has an orange tip. They were this is more conspiracy, but there's like the possibility that this was supposed to be a Power Ranger series, or like at this time like Bandai was being very cautious of like, okay, we have to if this were to get adapted, and we're gonna just put this in right away, so then the design doesn't get modified, because at this time Dino Supercharged was airing, so. Or was going to air, but then again, that's just Dino Supercharged. But anyways, alright. So obviously, to start this, just simply tap this in like so. And then we're going to slide this one in to get the sword mode. To which you just simply push this up. Yeah, this is our sword. It's very tiny. This is a really oddly proportioned sword, honestly. The Guts Spark Lens took the camera out of frame. But like again, here's the Guts Spark Lens. And I guess I don't know if the white's supposed to be like this, but like, this thing is like nearly as big as the Guts Spark Lens. It's just that's kind of concerning. But we do have sword slashing sounds. Just the one though. To do the finisher, hold the trigger down. And we get the standby until we press the trigger again. And that's basically it. So we're going to fold this back down and press this button, hold this button down, and pull out the sword cube. Now we're in the standby phase, to which is essentially waiting for you to switch the weapons up. So again, push this in. So now we got the gun mode of the Zyuoh Buster, to which this is again a lot more proportionally better. It's somewhat, I'll say it's kind of a bit thin for my liking, but eh. So again, we will just press the trigger. Hold the button down. We actually get a different standby. And then, obviously at this point, it'll just want you to switch this back into like so. Obviously you don't technically need to have, like, you don't even need to press this at all. Actually you do, but like you can literally just have a sword obviously like this, but obviously it looks weird. Obviously they look really weird with just a singular cube. And if you don't have anything, or if you press both of these, it'll do nothing. Yeah, so that's the Zyuoh Buster overall. I think it's a fine weapon. Nothing really spectacular. Obviously it doesn't do as much as the Zyuoh Changer. Obviously it looks really weird. And honestly, I'll say like the color scheme is kind of weird. I kind of wish it was just in the same color scheme as the Zyuoh Changer. I don't know why it's white, red, and blue. I guess they just wanted a uniform color for all of them, but I don't know, I find it really weird. Picked this up off of Mercari via buy for like $10 plus $5 because of fees. So I got it for like $15 essentially. It's alright. I really picked this up because I needed to fill up a box. So like I really do like the illusion they have of the image being endless, because that's really smart. But like I guess like this is just kind of my pet peeve of thing, is just like, you know, there's no, because it's endless, there's no end to it. So it's just like I kind of just want something to end, because then like, you know, it looks really weird when Elephant's here, but then he's back here. But then it's like, well, great. Now these two are here. It's just like I just want this to end kind of thing. But overall, it's just optional. If you can find it for really cheap, go ahead. But you don't really need it, obviously, unless you really do want to get all the Zyuohger roleplay weapons. Yeah, that'll have to do with this review. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people.